Okay, it's 4 o'clock, you can start.
Okay, so we will do roll call. Do we have everybody?
Yes, we have
Are you
Pete.
gonna just keep track of it?
Yes,
Dana?
we have Pete, Alex, Craig, Attorney McQueen, and you.
Okay, and then I need an approval of the agenda from the September 21st meeting.
I'll make a motion to accept.
Is there a second?
I'll second the motion.
Okay, all in favor? Aye.
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 Okay. Then we need an approval of the minutes from the August 17th, 2022 meeting.
Motion to approve.
Is there a second? Okay, all in favor? Aye.
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 Okay. The first appeal that we have on our agenda tonight is Jared Krentz requesting to move to 804 North Locust Street. Jared, you're present?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So Jared, it looks like we just saw you in July and we approved you to reside at, hold on, I'm gonna pull up the address again, I'm sorry. 2065 White Oak Terrace, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And why are you requesting to move again?
So my parents bought a house and that's who I live with and that's who I have to live with while I'm on house arrest, and I'm also having some medical issues going on with my knee that my mom's been helping me with, and so I have my stepdad, and the place they live in now, the landlord sold without telling them, and now there's new owners, and the new owners want this, they want to live in one side and rent or whatever the other side, and they chose to take this side, so they gave them a short notice to have to move, and so then they found a house and they got approved for it. And we could be,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
they could be moving anytime from this weekend on out.
Did they actually purchase the house or they're renting the house?
They technically closed on the house on the 21st, but they're most likely gonna be able to move in earlier because of the situation they're in.
Okay. All right. Okay. Does the board, hold on, Jared. Does the board want to, have Jared go through what he was convicted of and, all of that information?
I don't think that's necessary since we discussed his case back in July. The only question I'd ask is, has there been any arrests or criminal activity from the petitioner?
He's currently on the electronic monitoring program through the Brown County Jail.
I agree with Alex. I don't need to rehash that. I remember it from July.
I agree also.
All right.
I agree.
Okay, perfect. Alec, do you want him to answer that question about whether he's been arrested?
Yeah, Jared, have you had any run-ins with the law since July 20th?
No, sir.
And I wonder if the officer we have on the call here can verify that, at least within the Green Bay system.
Yeah, I see nothing in Brown County as far as written report, prior to that, or after that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. And then, Jared, you have the opportunity to talk about treatment in public or private session. What would you prefer?
I'll do public.
Okay, so it appears as though, you just got enrolled in treatment, is that correct?
Yes, I actually had my first meeting with them yesterday. We were just waiting for everything to go through, which my probation officer was constantly asking about it. And I got approved on Monday and I got to start yesterday.
Okay, and then how often do they have you gonna, attend?
Every Tuesday at 4:00 p.m.
And how long are the sessions?
They are about 2 hours long.
Okay. All right.
And then I'm also waiting for family services to get back to me so I can start my counseling.
And that's more personal?
It's personal and all that, yes, and to get me through what I'm going through.
And when you say that, is it because of your charges?
Yes, because I do have depression from it, and I want to build a better myself to keep moving on with life.
Okay. Does anyone have any, questions for Jared?
I do not.
Yes, I've got one. I was wondering, how did your first session go so far?
Actually, it went good. I participated quite a bit. I learned some things from the other participants, and I caught on pretty quick. I already started on my first assignment, and hopefully gonna be finishing that by tonight.
Can I ask what the assignment is?
It's a biography. Like, I gotta explain my charges. I gotta explain my background and everything. So, like, participants can know me better, and so Pablo can know me better.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions? No? I guess, we just saw him in, July. We approved him to, stay at the White Oak Terrace. I don't really have an issue, with this other location that he's looking at moving at, especially since he'll be living with his mom and dad. Does anyone else have anything they'd like to discuss?
I agree with you.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with you. We already approved them. I don't see an issue with this.
Okay. Is there anybody who would like to make a motion?
Move to approve address specific.
I'll second.
All right, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Jared, it looks like you're approved, to reside with your parents at the 804, North Lucas Street address. Again, if you decide to move from that location, you'll need to come back before us.
All right, thank you guys.
Would you like us to have that mailed to the, Locust or the White Oak address?
Actually, can I have you mail to the house, because my ex has been bringing me stuff, and I don't know how long I'm gonna be here or when we're gonna be there, and I don't want it to get mixed up with, because then she'll run it to me and everything.
I can email it to you if that works.
Yeah, that will work.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. All right, thank you.
All right, thank you guys.
All right, so I think that is the, smallest and quickest meeting that, maybe we've ever had in the history of our sex offender residency board. But does anyone have anything that they need to or want to talk about? No?
We have the
Nothing.
option, correct, that it's attend in person in October.
Yes, hopefully, soon. I did check with IT. They're hoping to have the parts in yet this month. It's a shipping issue, and if they can get them yet this month, they're expecting to get the conference rooms ready for October.
Yeah, if somebody could just give me a room number or something, if they want to attend in person.
Yes, we would let you know the room number. It will likely be on the 3rd floor, because that's one of the larger conference rooms that we could record in.
Perfect, thank you.
You're welcome.
Are we all looking at attending back in person, or is just people prefer to do the Zoom yet?
It's going to be something that's
in person.
optional. It's going to be
I don't
optional,
have a
Heidi.
preference either way.
I think I'd prefer to do Zoom just for now.
Yep,
I'll be in
Okay.
person.
okay. Deanna, is that okay? It sounds like most of us,
Yes, that would be okay.
yeah, or, Green Bay would prefer virtual sometimes too, so, okay, that sounds good. All right, well then, if we could just get a motion to, adjourn the meeting, but before that, our next is October 19th at 4 p.m. Now, if we could get an adjournment,
Move to adjourn.
Second.
all right, all in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, well, thank you, everybody.
Thank
That was a
you.
quick one.
Thank
All
you.
right, bye.
All right,
Aye.
yep, good night.
Good night.